little money, big money, old money, new money.
Alright, this is Lil Red right here.
It is.
And you already know what we're finna talk about. Alright, today we are going to explain in detail the legislative process.
This a trap beat.
First, a representative sponsors a bill. The bill is then assigned to a committee for the study. If released by the committee, the bill is put on a calendar to be voted on, debated, or amended. If the bill passes by simple majority, 218 or 435, the bill moves to the Senate.
In the Senate, the bill is assigned to another committee and if released, debated and voted on. Again, a simple majority, 51 to 100, passes the bill. Finally, a conference committee made of House and Senate members works out any differences between the House and Senate versions of the bill. The resulting bill returns to the House and Senate for a final approval. The government printing office prints the revised bill in a process called enrolling. The president has 10 days to sign or veto the bill.
Alright. Any member in the House of Representatives may introduce a bill at any time while the House is in session by simply placing it in the hooper at the side of the clerk's desk in the House chamber. An important phase of the legislative process is the action taken by committees. It is during committee action that the most intense consideration is given to the proposed measures. This is also the time when people are given the opportunity to be heard.
Usually, the first step in this process is a public hearing, where the committee members hear witnesses representing various viewpoints on the measure. Each committee makes public the date, place, and subject of any hearing it conducts.
After hearings are completed, the bill is considered in a session that is popularly known as the markup session. As members of the committee study the viewpoints presented in detail. Amendments may be offered to the bill and the committee members vote to accept or reject these changes. Oh yeah!
At the conclusion of deliberation, a vote of committee or subcommittee members is taken to determine what action to take on the measure. If the committee votes to report the bill, the committee report is written.
Alright. Debate time for a measure is normally divided between proponents and the opponents. Each side yields time to those members who wish to speak on the bill.
When amendments are offered, these are also debated and voted upon. After all debate is concluded and amendments decided upon, the House is ready to vote on final passage. In some cases, a vote to recommit the bill to committee is requested.
Take a read.
Votes on final passage, as well as all other votes in the House, may be taken by an electronic voting system which registers each individual member's response.
After a measure passes in the House, it goes to the Senate for consideration. A bill must pass both bodies in the same form before it can be presented to the President for signature into law. If the Senate changes the language of the measure, it must return to the House for concurrent or additional changes. The back and forth negotiation may occur on the House floor with the House accepting or rejecting Senate amendments or complete Senate text. Often a conference committee will be appointed with both House and Senate members. This group will resolve the differences in committee and report the identical measure back to both bodies for a vote. Conference committees also issue reports outlining the final version of the bill. Let's go, my boy.
After a measure has been passed in identical form by both the House and the Senate, it is considered enrolled. It is sent to the President, who may sign the measure into law, veto it, and return it to the Congress. Let it be law without signature, or at the end of the session, popular veto.
Oh yeah. This is Lil Red. I hope y'all enjoyed our presentation. Oh yeah, let's get it.